Hi guys, welcome to Springboard Lesson 1.2. We're talking about more geometric figure. Our learning target is to describe angle and angle pair. We're just going to identify and name part of a circle. That will be the second part of this lesson. So let's take a look. These are vocabulary you're going to be seeing a lot in geometry, so it's very important that you know these type of vocabulary. So first vocabulary is acute angle. Acute angle is between 0 degree and 90 degree. So this angle do not look like an L shape. It looks like less than L shape. You can do it like this. You can do it like this. Just gotta make sure it do not look like an L shape or open more than an L shape. Okay. Now to help you memorize it, just the word acute here usually means small. So less than 90, that will be acute angle, so those are the things that you want to look for. Obtuse, that's an angle between 90 degree and 180 degree. That open way bigger than L shape, so it's way spread out. Okay, those are examples like that. And these are the angles that open more than 90 but still less than 180 degree. There you go. Yeah. Right angle. Well, right angle is the L shape. Okay. It's measure 90 degree. Typically what you see, you have an L shape. To verify that actually it's 90 degree, they already put a little box there. If you see a little box right there and drew a line here, that is 90 degree, that's in right angle. Sometimes you see them upside down like this. That is 90 degree that opens right here. Okay. Straight angle is pretty simple. That one just open up 180 degree. So basically we have this picture, you usually have a dot in the middle, and it's just open up 180 degree right here. Yeah. Sometimes you have 3 dots. If it's still a straight line on the 3 point right here, it's still 180 degree. That will be a straight angle. For those who pay attention to the last lesson, when you have 3 points on the same line, it's also called collinear. Alright, some more vocabulary. Again, it's very important to know the vocabulary because these help your geometry. So the word adjacent means next to. Okay? The two angles are adjacent if they have the same vertex and they share the same size. So if you have this angle 1 and you have it really next to each other, then they are adjacent to each other. Again, notice they share the same vertex and they share the same size here. You know? So that means angle 1 is adjacent to angle 2. Now, if they are close to each other, like this, 3 and 4, but they're not adjacent to each other, even though they're next to each other, they don't share the same angle, they don't share the same vertex, same size here. So this is not adjacent. Okay? Now, the next two vocabulary, some of you guys probably see them before, is called complementary. Complementary is when you have the total two angles together add up to 90 degree. Okay, so remember the sum means total. So they have to add up to 90 degree. So they don't have to be next to each other, but they should form together like an L shape that add up to 90 degree. So the measure of angle 1 plus the measure of angle 2 should equal to 90 degree. Okay? If it's not equal to 90 degree, that means they're not complementary. Supplementary right here is equal to 180 degree. You have at least two angles that add up to 180 degree. So when they add up to 180 degree, if you look at the example above, see this right here, 180 degree, you notice that they should form a nice straight line. if they don't form a nice straight line, chances are it's not a supplementary. So that means the measure of angle 3 and the measure of angle 4 should add up 180 degrees in order to be called supplementary. Okay, so these are your vocabulary that you want to make sure you know for at least the next couple of weeks. Alright, let's take a look at example 1. So, they show you a picture, there's two intersection lines. They ask you to name two angles that are supplementary. So, what is supplementary? Do you guys remember? If you don't remember, take a look at the vocabulary above. Supplementary is 180 degrees, so it's equal to 180 degrees. If you want to know it equals to angle 4. So here's my angle 4 right here. So we just need to find angle 4 and another angle that form a nice straight line. So right here, if I put it next to angle 3 right here, that form a nice straight line. So we know that the measure of angle 3 plus the measure of angle 4 will definitely give you 180 degrees. So we know that angle 3 is supplementary to angle 4. Now look at angle 4. Can we find another angle that will make a nice straight line? Yeah, you should be able to see it. Angle 4 and angle 5 make one nice straight line right here. Yeah. So that means that we know that angle 5 is supplementary to angle 4. And again, you can also write that the measure of angle 5 plus the measure of angle 4 equal 180 degrees. Okay. Alright, so let's take a look. Last one. Explain why the angle you name in part A must have the same measure. Let's do this algebraically. So we know that angle 3 is supplementary to angle 4 plus is equal to 180 degrees. Okay, remember the word is mean equal. And remember supplementary mean 180 degrees. So we know that angle 5 plus angle 4 also equals to 180 degrees. Now if you learned anything from algebra last year, since they're both equal to 180 degrees, we can set it equal to each other. So angle 3 plus angle 4 equal angle 5 plus angle 4. Remember, we can do that because they're both equal 180 degrees. Since they're both equal 180 degrees, they can be equal to each other. Now take a look. They both sides have angle 4. So we can actually subtract angle 4 both sides here. So what we did was subtraction property. So now we know that angle 3 is equal to angle 5. So that means angle 3 and angle 4 must have the same measurement. In the future, you will actually notice that when you have two lines like this, it's actually called vertical angle. So let's write that down. Now, a really simple way to find out is you take this angle here and you flip it over. That happens to match. Alright, so what I want you to do is give a try and see if you get it. So you have two diagrams. Diagram 1, we want to fill this out right here. Tell me what's a cube, obtuse, and angle with the same measure, supplementary, and complementary. Then you want to do it again for diagram 2. You want to tell me what is a cube, what's obtuse, angle, and supplementary, and complementary. Give it a try, and have your teacher check it. And then once you get it, go ahead and play the next video.